What's good, YouTube? It's Tay Marquise back again with another video. First, I want to thank you guys for stopping by, checking out my channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for when I post content. Coming at y'all today with this video. This is day 2 of orientation. It was fairly short for me. I don't know how it's gonna go for everybody, but it was fairly short for me. The TNT class today, what we did was we watched 4 videos, which they pretty much give you the answers to the video on the sheet. You put the answers on the paper and you turn it in, and then you do a practice simulator training. Once you do the practice simulator training, they test everybody and see how you do, see if you need to talk to safety, see if you need some improvements, yada yada yada. The PSD people, y'all gonna do the same thing, but y'all gotta do like 4 simulator trainings before you do your test. At least that's what I did the first time. After you get done with the simulator training or the test, what y'all gonna do next is finish up your CBTs. What I was told to do, because I would finish my CBTs, I did mine on my phone, and you're able to get them done and do them fast. You do it on your phone. Just basically, there's a link in your email. You get it on the first day when you get here. You click the link, it takes you to the website. You put your last name in, I think your date of birth or something like that, and your I think the last 4 digits of your social, and then it logs you on. Do the modules, man. Watch them videos, answer the quizzes at the end. If you get the quiz wrong, it's probably going to save with your answers from the first time, but it don't matter, because if you scroll to the bottom, they give you the answers to the test. Click that shit. I did mine fairly quick because I already knew the answers from doing it the first time, and for driving for Prime for a little while. I knew most of the answers to the stuff, so it was pretty easy. The TNT phase coming back through that way, I think they had like 1 or 2 new CBTs that was on there that weren't on there the first time. And I must point this out, y'all. When you're doing those CBTs, you may not notice it, but you're going to sign your contract coming in as a PSD student. I don't know what it's titled or what it is, but I know for a fact one of them forms that you sign is your contract, stating that you will owe them $4,300 if you leave Prime before your year is over. If you're coming through as a PSD student only to get your CDL with Prime, you must stay with them for 1 year or they will come after you for the $4,300. That was my situation, but I'm back. So if you leave Prime like I did and you come back to Prime, that $4,300 washes away. You don't owe Prime anything as far as the $4,300 if you stay at Prime and don't leave. If you leave Prime, you owe them the $4,300. Also, they don't do it any longer. When I came through the first time, they used to do $200 of an advancement every single week up until you got your CDL. They no longer do that anymore. Now you get paid for orientation. So orientation, I think, is like $30 a day or some shit like that. So I think you end up something, I don't know how much it is, but I think the recruiter said I get $300 at the end of the week on Friday. What else? I forgot, man. But yeah, today was fairly short for me because I finished my CBTs up early. So after I did my computer-based, not my computer-based, after I did my simulator test, I was told to check with them head, man. If it wasn't nothing else to do, see you later. Y'all might have to stay if you don't drive. But I left early because I drove. So I ain't had to sit around and wait on the shuttle to come and nothing crazy like that. It wasn't nothing left to do. But PSD students don't expect to leave. Don't expect to go nowhere because you're going to be practicing that pre-trip, all that stuff. You're going to probably be doing simulators, computer-based trainings, to take your time. If you're coming through as a TNT, you got better luck. This ain't no vacation. You are here for work. You are here to, come down here and secure that bag and get that money. However, man, enjoy yourself while you're here. Let your hair down, all that kind of stuff, whatever they say. Just make sure you are responsible enough to, 1, not drink, because that's a contract you're going to sign stating that you may not consume alcohol while in their training program. But yeah, man, it's a mall right across the street. It's a Fridays attached to the hotel you'll be at. This is for Pittston, Pennsylvania. It's a couple little shopping mall areas around here where you can go to the stores if you need to buy something. It's a Walmart around the corner from the terminal. Uh, so don't be, you know, upset or anything if you forget anything at home or forgot something. Cause if you got bread, you just go buy it. 'Cause once you're here, you're here. If you need to go anywhere, if you don't have your vehicle and you are at the terminal, once everything is over and they dismiss everybody for today, if the shuttle is still running, you can use the shuttle. You have to call the shuttle for them to come get you. But the shuttle is basically used for you to run your errands, basically. I wouldn't say take advantage of it, but if you need to like run to the motor vehicle or anything like that, if they're asking you for more documents, you're missing something, you gotta run to Staples to fax something, to get something, you should be able to do that with no problem. But yeah, man, that was day 2 for me. Like I said, PSD students, I don't know how really that's gonna go for you, but TNT, y'all gonna have a short day. Don't know what to expect for tomorrow, but we shall see. Got an email from my recruiter this afternoon, basically saying that I was cleared. Everything came back confirmed as complete for me. She'll keep me posted if anything changes, but as of right now, I am good to go. Stay in touch with your recruiter because your recruiter will be able to let you know whether or not something is still pending or what's going on. If they do not know where the classrooms are, if you come out, you go through the double doors where the recruiters, where the dispatcher's office is. The recruiters are on the left. On the right when you walk through that door. They're on the right-hand side of this desk. If you talk to them, they'll be able to let you know why your stuff is still pending. But they've pretty much gotten pretty good with that since I came back from the first time. So no problems with that. There's 2 other things I want to touch on, man. I had somebody leave me a comment to ask me what hotel it was am I staying at and if Prime pays anything toward this hotel. The answer to that is I am in the Fairfield Inn and Suites by Marriott. And when you come in the parking lot versus making a left to go to Quality Inn, you come around the back where the Fridays is, come around the back of it and you'll see it. And to answer your question, no, Prime does not pay for this room. The only free room Prime is going to give you is at the shitty hotel Quality Inn and Suites. Anything you want, you are able to do. Anything you want to do or buy or whatever, you have to pay for it yourself. Don't be afraid to ask when you go into places. Prime do get discounts in different hotels and different places. So when you go inside, just ask, hey, do Prime drivers get a discount here? That's all I asked when I went to the front door, and she told me, yes, we do. However, Quality Inn Suites, if you pay for your own room over there, it's $44 a night plus tax. Here at this hotel, it was $82 a night plus tax. The young lady at the front desk was kind because she wanted my business to come back here in the future if I chose to. So they wanted to give a good impression, so she upgraded my room. Anyhow, but yeah, you're paying $82 a night plus tax for this room over here at the Marriott. So it's $40-something more, which ain't too bad. But if you're coming down here and you coming from not having a job, or you already gotta send bread home to pay for your stuff that's going on at home while you're in training, just do what you feel is best for you. Make the right decision. Like, not everybody can do what I did or want to do what I did or think that's smart. Me personally, I did this because I'm a loner. I don't like sharing room if I don't have to with nobody. I like my own space. Maybe that's why the truck was difficult for me the first time. But anyhow, it's just like, like you gotta live with a different person who grew up differently from you, who don't have the same morals as you, who do things differently from you, and sometimes that's hard to get used to or adapt to, especially when you're not used to it. Your wife and your kids and all that kind of stuff, that's different. But you may have a nasty trainer. I had a trainer that pissed in bottles and shit on the truck, so he didn't wash his hands. Hey, but that's his business. But anyhow, that's me. Like I said, that's just me. That's why I did what I did. Not that I needed to explain that to anybody, but that's just answering your question. That's where I'm at. It's comfortable here, man. I love it. Like, I just added another night because I can't. I just can't go over the Quality Inn and Suites. I just can't do it. Friday, what I might try to do is check into the campus, one of the rooms upstairs. By Friday, I should have my ID. I still have my old ID from Prime, but I can't access anything. Um, it doesn't work like when you scan it on the doors or anything to get you into the building. But I still have my old ID from Prime because it's a credit card, so I have money on it. Um, so I don't know if I was supposed to turn that in or not, but right now I ain't. Until I get a new ID, I may say something then when I get the new ID and see if they could transfer the funds so I'll have one card. But other than that, man, yeah. Um, don't know what else to touch on as far as that goes. The other thing I wanted to touch on, man, I wanted to let y'all know I'm fucking pissed. Man, Prime did me dirty, so I'm in the process of trying to work it all out. Phase one, when I came out here, I left Prime maybe like less than 2 months ago. So I figured everything should still be on file and all that kind of stuff, but I guess they got rid of me quickly in the system, and because they sent me a stub telling them I owed them that $4,300 like very quick, and I was pretty surprised. But anyhow, um, yeah, man, I went and tried to talk to the guy in safety today about, if the miles that I did in phase one would count towards my 40,000 miles so that I didn't have to do the whole thing over. Mind y'all, I did about 15,000 miles, somewhere between 13 and 15,000 miles. That's a lot of fucking miles. One. Two, if I did that, phase one, I had to do 50,000 in total from PSD phase, turning over to TNT. That's what I started to do, but I left somewhere between 13 to 15,000 miles because I had something going on back home. I come back, TNT phase, they class seated me as a B2, telling me I had to do 40,000 miles again. If you do the math, if I've already done 13,000 miles or 15,000 miles, and then you want me to do 40,000 miles, I'm going to be well over the amount of miles needed for this whole, even if I came in as a PSD student all over again, because you only need 50,000 miles for that. Does that make any sense? I'm going to be at like 53,000 or 55,000 miles. Like that's extra miles that I didn't need. That's almost 60,000. So yeah, 60,000 miles. Come on now. So what I'm trying to do is get in touch with some people who big wigs or who are head in charge or whatever to see if they can pull their weight and make that, the miles that I just did recently a part of my 40,000, because basically I'm damn near halfway through my training. That's fucked up to tell me no, those miles can't count. I gotta start all over again from scratch and redo them. Now, like, that's kind of fucked up, especially when I ain't been gone that long. 30 days is a little bit extensive, but you got up to 59 days as an employee of Prime before you have to reapply or rehire. They terminated me in the system. This month is October. I came back home the first week of September, but my recruiter told me that I was in the system as terminated as of September 30th or the 31st, however many days there is in September, but the last day in September is when I was showed termed in the system. Reapplied, because that's what she told me I had to do. Reapplied and came back. I came back, what was Sunday? Whatever Sunday's date was. If today's the 29th, Sunday had to have been like the 27th or some shit. Like, what's going on? That's not even 30 days. Well, shit, wait a minute. Yeah, that's not 30 days, because from the end of September till now, that's not 30 days. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck going on with that, man, but hopefully I can figure it all out and get that situated. Like I said, I've been trying to stay in touch and reach out to people to see if they can help me out here, but I keep getting the runaround, keep saying, hey, call this person, hey, call that person, yada, yada, yada. So I don't think, not to speak bad energy into the air, but I really don't think it's going to work out in my favor the way I wanted to. I mean, had I known that before I came all the way back here, which I kind of, heard of it, But my recruiter wasn't too sure. She wasn't positive. So because she wasn't positive, the only way to find out was to come here. But had I known it before I came here, I wouldn't have came back. I just would have just went on ahead and worked it out to them billing me what they had to bill me and then me paying the money. I mean, because they can't make you pay some shit you don't have. But, I mean, there are companies out here who will hire you and pick you up and they'll pay that money back to Prime for you becoming a employee for them. But just know you're going to be under another contract. But yeah, man, other than that, so far, so good, man. This time around, I'm not going into the reefer division. I'm going into the tanker division. So hopefully I have fun with this, man. But yeah, man, I think that's all I had to touch on today. I'll cover at y'all with another video tomorrow. Let y'all know what's up, man. I'm about to get out of here, go get some food, come back, take me a shower, lay down, relax. It's still early. It's 4:07, man. The rest of the class still at the school, 4:30. That's what time the shuttle coming to get them. Couldn't do it, man. I can't do it. It's the benefit of you driving, man. It's the benefit of you driving. Trust me. Everybody in my class this time around, they older than me, too. Like, I guess that's another reason why I feel like I'm a loner and stay to myself. It is what it is, though. Yeah, man, I'm about to get up out of here. Call my fiance, talk to my kids, man. Till then, man, y'all be safe, y'all be easy, man.